What's up YouTube? Same ish, different day. This is your man Skills on the Sticks. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a class on how to get better at COD. First let me tell you what the class is. I have the secondary MP443 Garage, however you want to say it, with the silencer, and I put ready up, quick draw, dead silence, off the grid, and focus. And then we just went with strike, assault, kill streaks, just because I wanted to use those instead of specialists, so I could just show you guys how to dominate with these specific perks. I figured what better way to show you guys that these tips are actually good and actually work than to play with a pistol, which is super underpowered, has no range with the silencer of course, and basically is semi-auto. So let me get into my tips for you guys. The video is a little lengthy. It's actually one of the few videos that I'm going to post that has the whole gameplay, and that's just because I have so many things to address. So I promise that if you guys stick around, you lend me your ear, and you just pay attention a little bit, that you guys will be better players at the end of this video. Now this video is for killing type game modes, specifically free-for-all, TDM, sometimes domination if you're only concerned with getting kills in dom. Now this class setup, it doesn't have scavenger or anything like that because it's based on getting kills, and what that means is your ammo is gonna run out with the particular class after about 4 kills. And at that point, if you should be unlucky enough to just end up dying, everyone would love a 4-to-1 kill to death ratio anyways. So I didn't worry about scavenger on this one. This class setup was more for people that are just basically straight concerned on kills and they don't worry about IEDs or any other things except for killing other people, and they want to get the upper hand in that. So that's what this class does, while allowing you to use assault, so you can get things like chopper gunners and things like that. So what I have for you guys today is my motto, which is basically everything in Call of Duty that I use is they cannot shoot what they don't hear or see coming. Now that's what this class is for, with the you know, the off the grid, because you definitely, and the silencer, you definitely want to make it easier for yourself to be silent and be a silent killer, and that will make the odds in your favor. It's a lot easier to be killed when you're firing a loud weapon and then the whole team is attracted, especially if you're in someone's spawn. You're gonna die a lot easier. Right here I was in these guys' spawn all day long. They had no idea where I was. I was getting a kill and I was moving around, so they could not stop me for their life, basically, as you guys will see. And just to use a pistol and be able to do something like that, it's pretty remarkable. So let me tell you guys exactly my tips. I have 10 tips. If you stick around to the end of the video, then you'll be better for it. So some of these tips I've went over before, but I wanted to make a video titled especially for the tips. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys. My tip number 1, and these are not in any specific order, is sensitivity. So don't play on a sensitivity that's too high, meaning like you sometimes are off with your accuracy, or it's hard for you to shoot at long range. Lots of kills lots of streaks, should I say, are made and broken on long streak kills. So make sure that you can get those long range kills. So make sure you can get those long range kills. What I personally recommend is a 3 or 4 at the highest 5 sensitivity. I know some of you guys are always playing at like 12, but the pro players, they play on 4, sometimes 5. I know Scumpy himself plays on 3, and look at him. I mean, he's a pro player, so they must know what they're doing. And the reason for that is basically to get on target and to miss as little shots as possible, and they think that is basically more helpful than turning faster and locking onto someone but missing a few bullets here or there. So that's why the sensitivity is low. For me personally, it helps me out. I've never been someone that plays on high sensitivity, so if you guys are someone that does that, just try to tone it down a little bit and it'll help you out. Now number 2 is also really big. A lot of people don't think about it, is take the vibrate function on your controller off. Even though it's only a slight vibration, it does affect your accuracy with your controller. It won't give you pinpoint accuracy on your gun, so make sure that you turn the vibrate function off. I know it might take some quote-unquote reality away from the game, or some of the awesome feel, but to me it's worth getting extra kills. I don't know about you guys. Now my tip number 3 is make sure you guys have a decent headset. I cannot stress this enough. I have the Astro A50s. You don't have to go out and spend a fortune for them. You just have to spend maybe like $130. That's what I would consider around the neighborhood of probably a decent headset that has nice surround sound, and that surround sound is going to definitely keep you going on large streaks. It's going to help you get more kills. A lot of these kills, you'll see that I'm aiming down sights with my pistol already before they even come into the screen, and that's just because I have the headset. And I will not lie to you guys, if I play without my headset, I am a different player. It's true for everyone else, a lot of other people. That's why everyone plays with their headsets, and they're so dear to them. So make sure you get that headset. It'll make you at least 2 to 3 times as good as you are without one. I guarantee that. So also, when you have a headset, you can hear people with dead silence. Even if they have dead silence and you have a headset, you can hear them in this one. And then if you put amplify, it's even easier. So yes, headset, please. Tip number 4: stay on the outsides of the map. Keep your back to the walls whenever possible. If you notice, when I play this game mode, I don't ever run down the middle of the map because you can be shot from lots of angles when you run down the middle of the map, so I stay away from there. Stay on the outsides of the map and look in, and you'll get easy kills. Tip number 5 is assume someone will be in the cliche camping spots every time. Everyone always hides there because they know they can get easy kills from there, so don't feed them, and be prepared for someone to be there about 7 to 8 times out of 10. And then you'll never be caught off guard, and you'll never die unexpectedly on a long streak. This means places like the top story of warehouse, second story of warehouse, camping right there by the sides of the train at all times. Sometimes people in the basement, a lot of times people in this white building, second and that third story where you saw me snipe someone from. So just be prepared for them, and just because you know that they're there, that's half of the battle. The other thing I would say is don't run straight at them, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to be behind cover, and if you're just running straight at them, that's what they want, and they're already prepared for you to do that. So make sure you take a different route, or you go around and flank them, and you'll pick up your kill like that. You'll probably pick up other people on the way over there, because usually there's people camping or getting that person's back. So definitely be prepared for that. Now tip number 6 is more technical again. If you're connected by Wi-Fi, make sure you connect with an Ethernet cable, because being connected by Wi-Fi makes your console slower, your reaction time is therefore slower, and then that's how you end up being like, I was shooting him first and I died, and it happens way too often. So make sure you get next to your modem, you plug an Ethernet cable from the back of your modem to your console, and you'll notice a difference that instant. Now, speaking of reaction time, I play on a PC monitor, not a TV screen, because there is something called input lag. And input lag basically means that there's a certain amount of time it takes for your console to make the picture show up on your screen. Now, if you have a TV screen, it's going to take longer versus if you have a PC monitor. My PC monitor is 1 millisecond lag, and that's basically the best in the business. There are other brands that make 1 millisecond lag, but MLG is sponsored by BenQ, so that is why I have a BenQ monitor, just because I want something MLG has their fingerprints on. So that's why I use that. Tip number 8, try tactical. Tactical is your button layout. It basically helps you drop shot. You will give up basically the reflex to be stabbing people or panic knifing, because you'll have to push circle to stab instead of the right stick. However, to me, I'll take my chances, and I'd rather be able to drop shot someone than to be able to stab them when the opportunity presents itself. So that's my personal thing. Tactical definitely takes a lot of time to get used to, so if you haven't tried tactical, go into play with recruit, try it out a couple times. I would say try tactical for at least like a good 4 or 5 days, just to keep playing on it, because it takes some time to get used to. And then if you decide you don't like it after that, that's fine, but that's basically a good thing to use. Now, the pro players, in order to bypass all of that, they get a SCUF controller or any other controller that has the crouch and jumping buttons on the back, so that way you could crouch or jump. Again, this comes into money. Play with money again. $140 is what something like that controller will cost you, and you'll basically be able to jump, crouch, while still keeping and stab while keeping all your fingers in the normal places that you would have them. Now, tip number 9 would be to use a setup and class and gun suitable for that game mode. That means you need perks for certain game modes like search and other things like that. I'm working on getting those out for you guys, but if you have one that I haven't uploaded yet and you want to know if I'm working on it or if I can make it for you, just ask me, say this is the game mode that I want, this is the gun I want to use, what perks should I use, then I'll definitely get to you guys on that, and I could even make you a video on how to do it. Tip number 10, my last one, is to play against veteran bots at least two to three times a day. Veteran bots always seem to have some kind of magic and know where you're coming from. So if you can kill them and then you can go online, a lot of people aren't nearly as good online as veteran bots. So if you can start to dominate veteran bots, then you'll go online and you'll feel how much of a breeze it is. I know playing League on Black Ops 2 helped me tremendously in pubs because I would go and play against all these good people, and for about 3 hours a day, and then I would go play a couple rounds of pubs, and then I would just dominate them. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought. I'm Skills on the Sticks, and I'm off.